The Football League. The holy grail of the non-league manager. Scouting has been improved. Recruitment has been hard. Preparation draining. Finances tested. Tactics thoroughly examined. The time has come. The football season is coming. And it's League 2 for Hinkley Albion.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to our first ever season in the Football League. We've made it at last. After all of those ups and downs over the years, we've got to the Football League. In our first season in League 2, we are expected to finish 21st, which in some respects is really good because they don't think we're bad enough to go straight down again. They think we are better than 3 other teams in the division, which is pretty amazing, I think. Fair play. Thank you very much. We much appreciate you. We much appreciate. But a few things have developed over the summer. Obviously there's been a few things with ourselves, but Fleetwood are favourites to go up. Okay, and they are currently in the process of being targeted for a takeover. Now, they're favourites to go up by a long shot, and they've got some really good players at the club, players that are worth quite a bit of money, 135k, 350k. Polworth is worth 850k off the bat, 450. They've got players. Okay, let's just. We can agree they've got damn players. They've got Gary Gardner as well. They've got a lot of good players. And a few days ago, where is it? Fleetwood. It's collapsed. Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh, they're going to be gutted. Look at this. They were promised a takeover bounty if Austrian Oliver Zanki, he was going to give them £35 million to spend on players. £35 million in League 2. Come on. But you can see it's collapsed. It has fallen through. So that, I was just about to say they're going to become a massive force if that goes through, but it hasn't. It would have been very similar to when Al Fayed took over at Fulham when they were in Division 2, all those years ago, that sort of thing. No, Division 3. They were in Division 3, weren't they? Which is now League 2, when he took over. But that's fallen apart. Anywho, let's get on to the ins and outs, shall we? I've cancelled that. I don't want him. So outs, we've got rid of Hart, Doyle, Dougie, Dembele, Marsh-Brown, Rooney. Andre Jones went, as did Marias, but they've both come back now. Fisher and Prince. We're just going to call him Prince. And we've loaned those guys out. So I just want to see quickly, has John Rooney got a club? No. Marsh-Brown? Yeah, Mansfield. He's at Mansfield. So he's found himself a club straight off the bat. Dembele. No, nothing for Dembele as yet. Dougie. Nothing for Dougie. He is wanted by clubs though. Sam Hart. No, but is wanted. Colin Doyle. No, that surprised me because I think he'd make a really good backup for somebody, just not us. What about our boy Luke? No, not yet. Oh, I hope somebody picks him up. He deserves to be picked up. Princey boy. Nobody as yet. So that's that. Now to the incomings. How much have we spent? £9,000. That's right, £9,000. So we'll quickly have a look at these guys. So Barry Perry is the first through the door, a right back, a young right back, a former Chelsea right back. He's come in, he's going to fight it out with Jonesy at the back. He looks very good. I've actually done something I haven't done for a long time. I've played a couple of the pre-season games, the ones against smaller clubs. I'll show you the results in a minute and show you which ones I've managed. But I want you to have a look at the younger players. I want you to look at the rotation players and have a little look and see who is worth keeping and stuff. We then paid compensation to Maidstone for Sizeway Fikizola. What a name. Sizeway Fikizola. He is a wonderful player. His tackling is spot on for a defensive midfielder. Really, really pleased with him. He's got good bravery. Aggression's okay. But look at he's got good stats. I think we could do something with this guy. He's done well for us in pre-season. Like I say, he was at Maidstone last season. I've been around a bit. Was it Hampton, Richmond, Corby, Maidstone? Like I say, he started out with Kingstonian, but he looks a good player. I've taken a bit of a risk on bringing him up to League 2, promoting him up here, but I think he'll do okay. Matthew Neal, former Crew player. He's a former Crew player. Former Crew defender, left back, can play centre back, can play right back. He is good at this level, I think. I think he's going to do a decent job at this level. He's got good stats. He's going to be a good backup for Breslin. Going to give him a good run for his money in that position. Then Jones and Marias, like I say, returned. Their contract renewals sort of went on a little bit longer. Another right back has come in to add to Jones's competition in the form of Carl Brook, a former Bournemouth trainee. Had a short spell at Oxford City last season on loan. He's done okay when he's come on in the pre-season friendly games. He's looked decent. He's quick. Needs a bit of work on his technical and his mental, but his physical are okay. They're okay. His work rate is good. His determination could do with being a bit higher, but I think, he'll be a good backup, basically. Graham Malone, a former Southampton trainee, he's come in. I like the look of him. He's got okay technical. Mental is relatively good for this level. Again, determination could be a bit higher. His physicals are okay. He's a bit slow, but a lot of defenders are really. So that's no surprise. He's paid a lot. Paid a lot? I think I said paid there. I meant played, obviously. He's played a lot in pre-season alongside Hogg and McKenzie. So we'll see how he goes. We're giving him a number 6 shirt, so if that's anything to indicate by, he's going to be in and around the team. Next up, left side midfielder, 26-year-old Alex Henshaw, former Manchester City trainee, been at FC United, I think, was he? No, thinking of the wrong guy. Been at Swindon, Chesterfield, Man City, Bristol Rovers, Blackpool, Ipswich, Fleetwood, Wrexham, Wimbledon, and now us. He has been around the block. I've given him an opportunity. It's up to him to take it now. He's a backup. He's a jovial character, which is always good to have around the club. So we're just going to have to now wait and see what happens with him going forwards. He's 26. We're going for a year. It's a case of, fly or fall. There's Greg Lee in the background of his picture. Good old Greg. Oh, cooey Greg. It's got the goal of the season when on loan at Crewe. He's a left back, I think. He played left back for us mostly. Another goalkeeper with intenseness in his eyes. Joe Archer, former Everton trainee. He's come in to play second fiddle really to Boake. Perry picked up an injury literally the first day back at training. He broke something or pulled something, I can't remember, and is out for several months. So Archer has come in. Boake, obviously you can see it, I've renewed his loan for a season. Should have mentioned that earlier really, I kind of forgot. So yeah, Boake is here for another season, so Joe Archer is going to be his backup. Also renewing their loans are Opoku and Seal. They've both renewed their loans as well for the season, which is bonus. Chris Hall, former Tottenham player, great passing. That's what I like to see. Good work rate, determination is high. Pace isn't great, but that's not too much of a problem. So he looks decent. He's played 3 friendlies, done okay. So I'm hoping for good things from him. And lastly, but by no means least, Damien Clee, a very similar style player, very similar stats. He's got a much better technical stats though than Hall, but he looks decent as well. He's been out to Eastleigh on loan, former Middlesbrough player, looks technically gifted, and that's what I like to see. Got good passing, so we can play our game, play our philosophy. We get to the point now where we can bring these players in that are going to help us with that philosophy and all that sort of stuff. So I just clicked on something there, I didn't mean to. In terms of the club, we're doing fine. We're estimated at 826k, 110 season ticket holders at the minute. Media prediction 21st. New sponsorship in Triumph, the new kits. People are going to say, you've forgot to do that side. I haven't. I liked it with just one side on there and then both sides done on the away kit. Don't know why. I see them now and I'm not that keen on them, really. Kits are a big thing for me. I'm not really overly keen on many kits that I do. So there. Finance wise, we are starting to lose money, so we need one of our boys to have a big season so we can move him on in the season or in the transfer window. In terms of, I did not know you were suspended for the opening day. That's news to me. In terms of friendlies, like I say, I managed this one. We beat Sutton Coldfield 5-0. Reece Turl. Let me talk to you about Turl quickly. He came in. I played him in pre-season. He looks different now. He has like a beard in the game, in the match engine. Weird. He came in. I was playing him in the attacking midfield because I wanted to see what some of the kids are like. He scores. He is amazing. You know the corner that we take where we ping it out to the edge of the area? He is amazing, right? His control and his controlling and all that sort of stuff isn't the best. He's not got the best technique, he's not got the best long shots, but by Jesus, can he ping a shot from outside the area? My life. So I'm actually going to give him a go this season. He's not great, but before people start, those of you who are new, this is what I do. I take terrible players. A few years ago, on the Hinckley save it was, I believe, I'm sure it was Hinckley, I took two guys, Henshaw and somebody else, I can't remember their names. They were terrible, they were woeful, and they ended up both playing for England because I persisted with them. People who know me will, confirm that in the comments down below, but, just so you know, that's what's going on. Then we beat Shepton Mallet 2-0. We weren't that good in this game, a little bit tired in this game, but we were okay. We got the win. Wickham from the league above us beat us by 3-0. Easy win for them. At West End, we beat by 5-1. I wanted to play lower league teams to give the youngsters a go. Well, the dog next doors woke up. Sam Surridge was somebody who we briefly looked at last season. I don't know if I did it on video or not, I can't remember. But he got 35 goals in 160 games for Burgess Hill. Gave him a trial, did really well, but we've got enough strikers. We don't really need him to come in through the door. Now my dog's on the move. It's dogs everywhere. Everywhere dogs. Opoku, of course, scoring as well. Ian Seal scored against Crewe, who got relegated. So they are no longer we're no longer their feeder club. We are now above them. They are in the Vanarama National League. We are in League 2. And in Biggleswade, our little boys, our little chums down the road from somewhere, wherever they are, we beat them 3-1. Interestingly enough, they took Mulrooney to take over as manager, who was our under-18s manager. They also, another familiar face joining their staff, our former assistant manager. He's been sacked. Where has he gone? Bear me a second, this is now going to bug the shit out of me. No, feck off. Transfers, transfer history, all team staff. No, he's gone to Wildstone. He's moved clubs. So there you go. That's that. And there you have it. So that's everything that I wanted to update you on. In terms of tactics and stuff, we're going to go with what we finished with. We're going to start the way we finished. What's this? Football Association would like to remind you, include a minimum of 6 players that you... Oh, God's sake. Yeah, we've got to... Because we're in the Europa League. Yeah, we're in the Europa League. We're in the English Football League Cup, as it's called now. Or the Johnny Paint Trophy, as everybody else knows it. We have to pick 6 players that play in the previous game in the league. Bear me a second, guys. I'm going to have to wait until his dog shuts the hell up. Could be waiting all day. I'm just going to have to battle through it. So, let's see... Hit the quick pick, see what it throws in. So it's gone with Boake, Perry, Hogg, Malone, Breslin, Hanbury, Kate, Yep. Seal poker. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Reece Turl, I want to put you on the bench. I've got to do it, guys. It's got to be done now. Webster, you can... I think you already are. Yeah, you are. You'll go when it's been swapped over. You guys are still unfit. That's fine. Well, it's not fine, but you know what I mean. I know he's probably better, but I want to give Jones a fair crack of the VIP. So Carr's on the bench. We've got Seal. That's good for me. Like I say, Kite is getting an opportunity to redeem himself. He didn't have the greatest of times last season, so I wanted to give him an opportunity now. Now we're going to go over to the match, and it's going to jump straight into 3D because I've been watching the friendlies in 3D. I've really taken this pre-season seriously, like ridiculously so, like over seriously, I think. So we'll just do that. This is good. Happy days. So our Football League adventure begins. It could be a very short one. We could get relegated. Who knows? Who knows what is in store for us? But let's find out, shall we? Let's get out there. Give them all the hugs and kisses they need. Not expecting a lot from opening day. They've had a good pre-season. They've worked hard in pre-season as well. But here's a Poku to Shungu. Out to Jones. Tried to send it back in with the weakest header ever. Let's just... Ooh. Open that and open that. As they send a cross in, Townsend blots Holmes into the empty net. What the hell was the goalkeeper doing there? What in the days of thunderous hell was the goddamn goalkeeper doing there? Let's have a look at that. Okay, so he hits it, the keeper's down, then takes an age to get back up again. That is a poor goal to concede after just 2.5 minutes into our Football League debut. Disappointing. Fleetwood living up to expectations, currently top of the league. Rochdale beating Blackpool 2-0. FC United winning. Cambridge winning. It's all going off. Tranmere favourites to go down winning. Who are they beating? Who are Tranmere beating? Barnet. Ooh, Barnet. Right. Hello. Yes. Remember me? I am Fury. That's right. I am Fury. Not Nick Fury from Avengers, but I am Fury. Right, you go there, because that is your main position. You play very well there. And Muggeridge can come on for Shungu, because he's took a bit of a knock. We'll see how we do. We'll see what we do. Breslin there, just scything through him by the looks of things. Well, this game has been a very, very quiet game. Been pretty disappointing, really. I mean, we are away from home against Crawley in our first ever Football League game. New players coming in, they've got to learn the tactic, learn the way we play. We've had the pre-season, but still, there's still a lot of learning to be done. So I'm not going to panic. I mean, we lost the opening game last season, didn't we, to Kidderminster, was it, I think? And we did all right, so, you know, I'm not going to panic. Here's a Poku, though. Out to Muggeridge. Can he play it out wide? No. Masanka, can he play it out? He can. Here's Jones. Swings the ball over. Seal hits the woodwork and it goes out. There's a good sign of intent there. So now we're going to... I'm going to bring Hanbury off. I'm going to give Stones a run. We're going to send the pace on. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. But I'm going to speak to you boys passionately, make a difference. Yeah, go on, son. And calmly make a difference. I'd love it for Till to get a goal. He's had such a good pre-season. He deserves this. He deserves an opportunity to play. He really does. Well done, Malone. Seal there, though, giving it away. Well done, Opoku. Here's Hogg to Jones. Out to Stones. Will Stones run? No. Plays it back to Jones. Will Jones play it back to Stones? Plays it to Turl. Who's Turl going to play it to? Masanka. Muggeridge. Great ball out to Breslin. Can he provide Muggeridge? Oh! Go on. No, nobody there. Opoku picks it up, though. Right, we're going to have to go... we're going to have to pause this. I get very panicky. Let's go that. Let's hit this. passionately, get creative, confirm. Bob. Okay. This isn't going to work, is it, if they score from this? But that's a great tackle. That is a great tackle. Oh, that was poor from Malone. But he's got it back. Come on now. Calmly. You know, here's Seal. Turl. Back to Seal. Bit of a dodgy ball, but Seal's got it. Tried to take on his men and got pushed into a corner, really. Back up against the wall kind of thing, that. Here they come. It's Collins for Crawley. He's played it out wide. This could be 2-0. This has got 2-0 written all over it. Collins, great block. Breslin clears. But only to True Love. True Love. Townsend. Oh my Christ. What the fecking hell was that, Bawake? What the fecking hell was that? Pause. Just... Right, guys. I am really sorry. But I accidentally stopped recording when I was trying to change the zoom in on the camera. For some reason I pressed the stop record button. So I'm really sorry. You didn't miss anything. You just missed the replay of Bawake fumbling the ball into his own net, and then the final whistle went. So sorry about that. My bad. That's a disappointment, but hey guys, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. You've got to take the rough with the smooth, you've got to take the highs and the lows as equals and all that gubbins. So guys, girls, our first game in the Football League, why don't you treat yourselves? Scroll on down, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the like button if you haven't already. Do all those wonderful things, and as always, you little buggers, been a pleasure being in your fizzog. Bye bye.